live. There we go. So, hello people. Today we are continuing working on Herng. Now, between the last stream and this one, there have been a few suggestions, particularly from Certified Idiot. I cannot read that script. Why am I forgetting the name of the script right now? Anyway, they've suggested a few words, but they also suggested modifying the romanization before. And so, particularly the apostrophe, which can be quite unintuitive, especially if you do not know that the language is CV only. And so I don't care too much about intuition, considering V's are pronounced nya and are aspiration marking. Enough people have pointed out that this can be a bit hard to grasp, so I'm gonna make some changes, and few changes I thought that would be great would be considering, as well as the pharyngalization, changing that H to an O. And the reason I'm doing this is because of the origin of the E and O are in pharyngeals in Phoenician. So I figured they'd be great modifiers, especially for, well, pharyngalization, as well as extending that to creakiness. What this does mean, though, is I'm going to have to update all the words I've created so far. Fun. Okay. So, Alright, I did this alphabetically, didn't I? So, le, bar, da. This one needs to be changed to an O. These are O's, not zeros, right? And I think I'm gonna leave this as the only real orthographic change I will commit. Because if I make one later on down the line, that is gonna be a mess to deal with. That creates some interesting combinations of 3 vowel long trigraphs. That is. Hello, Uska. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I am updating the romanization a bit, so it's a bit more intuitive. Particularly how I mark pharyngalization and creakiness. Just updating those. The characters I use for those. Did I miss any? I don't think I did. It does create some interesting looking words, but oh well. There's that. So what I did was E is for creakiness, while O is for pharyngealization. Where are you, Sky? I don't remember seeing you for a bit. Ignore that, Mom. My mother sent me a text. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was meant to. There we go. Almost done, I think. Yeah. Every time I see these weird trigraphs, it amuses me to no end. Herng. Hello, cat. Why do I have so many? Okay, now, yes. All of these ones. This and H. Oh, is that it? Oh, nope, there we go. There are some hot ones hiding back here. Now I think that's it. Oh, nope, there's more down here. This is why if you have a change to orthography, you implement it as early as possible. Because otherwise, you'll be hunting these things down forever. Oh, wait, what? Subordinate clauses are placed before the main clause with a conjunction right after the verb. There's a subject that can be dropped. So, I eat after. So, EO is after. Wait. Oh, no. So, did I mess up my romanization again? So, H is that and X isn't anything. So, yes, that is an OUC. So I updated the romanization as enough people have pointed out that the apostrophe and H after the vowels to mark the pharyngalization can be a bit unintuitive. Not the R for some reason, but enough people have pointed it out, and it can be, especially if you don't know that the language is only CV. So I updated them to vowels so they more closely associate with the vowel beforehand. Plus, these two vowels specifically are descendant from Phoenician pharyngeals, so figured what better vowels to use than those. Yeah, up here. Update these two J's. Yeah. What I find interesting though is no one really noted that the R is being used double duty. But, oh well. If it's what people point out, it's what people point out. Okay, and that is the romanization updated. And then next, I meant to do this over the weekend, but I got distracted, it being Easter and all. So just gonna copy these over. Again, if you have any suggestions for any specific words or sentences for me to try translating, feel free to throw them in the Discord there. It's on the Conlang Discord network. Just look up Herng, this thing, and you'll find it. And then, yeah, he also suggested adding in all the romanizations, so I think I will do that. All the phonetic things. And he said golem, defender, zombie, tree, emerald, and ore. So those are his suggestions. Got them all down. Now let's figure out how we're going to fit these into the language. Just add them straight in or try to derive stuff from them. So, do we have a word for one who does, don't we? Or do we not? It appears that we do not. But somebody suggested that animals and monsters be named for an action plus the affix one who does. Or thing that does. And I quite like that. So I think we can have la be one who doesn't explode. Exactly. To defend. I swear we had a normalization process somewhere. Or am I just going insane? That might just be me going insane. I guess I'm just insane. So, gotta make up a nominalizer. One who. Oh. So, let's see. Oh, we could just ta. Just grab that. Lata. So just gonna grab that. Lata. So golem, defender, golem, i.e. one that defends. Ta. And then, so that is our one who does suffix, and then following that logic, yeah could be, oh shit, he marked that on the wrong thing. But if we're gonna make a pattern, I think a pattern like this would be best. So yata. Oh, why aren't you? There we go. To be rotten. To rot. So a zombie is a rotten one, which I think makes sense. So defend, golem, lata, yeah. To rot, rotten, yata, yata, yata. There we go. Tree is khabar. I think we can just leave tree as it is. Khabar. Rabar. There we go. Rabar. Rambar. It's bad when even the creative language can't pronounce his language. Rabar. Bar. That should not be a tap. That should be a R. How did I not notice? I need to update the awkwards, don't I? And then he created or and emerald ore, which is yellow. I think I will leave these in there as is as well, as I think those make sense. So this is an verb, noun, adjective, noun, 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 and noun. Neutral mob. Or actually, since this is from the villager's point of perspective, it's villager mob? I don't know, I'll have to think about that later, but this is hostile mob. Or actually, material. And then I think awkwards. I can never spell it right the first time. Choose file. Downloads. Open. Oh, I don't have to update the... Oh, I did not need to do that. I do not have to update this. Okay, so those are the suggestions from the Discord. I implemented them. And now, what to do now? I could just grab a list of mobs and create words for the mobs. Hello, Didi. Okay, so let's start with hostile mobs. If you have any suggestions for an action or adjective that we can use to describe each of these mobs, leave it in the comment, as I don't know if I can think up of ones for all of these. Oh, thank you, Doppel. Doppel? Welcome to the channel. I mean, that is a pretty short word. It's just 2 syllables. So... Yarby. 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 There we go. Yarby. Definitely an idea, though, for when we create the different descendants of her. I think for a standard, for a 2 syllables is short enough. I've already named them the rotten ones, as suggested by Certified. I took their yata, and I changed it around to make it the rotten ones. That is true. Anyway, I'll come back to the pillaging people later. Maybe. I suppose we should do Creeper. Let me move this up top so it's right in view. And then, so to explode Creeper. No. I shouldn't have closed awkwards. Conlangs. Download that. I, for some reason, deleted it. Open. Choose file. Open. Now, let us... I mean, yeah, we could do onomatopoeia for them. Talking about onomatopoeia. Gabe. Sounds like it could be onomatopoeia for Gabe. For explosion. Oh, wrong one. To explode. Gabita. Gabita. Just throw that up there so it's easy to access. Gabita. I think Gabe could be an exploding noise, onomatopoeia wise. And for skeletons, maybe we could do to clack. Skeletons are ones that clack, or to clack, rattle. Oh, I need an idea for onomatopoeia for to clack now. Rattle, clack. Let me look, see. Okay, that's not giving me. Let's see. They don't have onomatopoeia in Wiktionary, it doesn't look like. TikTok. English onomatopoeias. Maybe I can get an idea from looking at these. So clack. Click. That's not very helpful. Gaga? Gaga? Yeah, I suppose Kaka works. We could just go the Japanese route and go kara kara. Kara kara. Oh, that was one of the onomatopoeia listed. I did not notice that. Gotta. Be gotta. Pharyngeal. Not pharyngeal. Creak them. There we go. To clack, rattle. Garata. Garata. One that clacks and rattles. Skeleton. Okay, and then so we have creeper, we have zombie, we have skeleton, spider. One that spiders in Minecraft kind of hiss. So we could probably do something with that. Hissa. 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 Hissy. Hiss. I don't want to use pharyngeal. Hiss. 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 Suppose that would work. Oh, one that climbs. Yeah, that could be a variant on that as well. So we could have two terms for that. And if I use climb as well, I can just come here and da. Da. I don't think they get. Do they have distinctions like that? I wouldn't doubt it, but I can't think of any. I mean, there's magma and lava. So, like, yeah. That is a distinction. But I don't know. So maybe this is. The climbing one is cave spiders, and the surface one are just regular spiders. Yeah, yeah. Good point. Wait, no. Elk have a different meaning now. Elk refers to a different animal now. But they did refer to the same at one point, so. Oh, yes, that's. During night. During day when non hostile. During night when hostile. Oh. Different. That wasn't the language Discord. There we go. I mean, it could be, if we're going off the game theory plan of the world, retention from the ancient builders. Maybe. Don't mind me just jamming out to some rock. Yeah. So maybe if a golem attacks the mob, we can classify it as hostile to villagers. Even if they don't attack them in game, they'd still be considered hostile. So we have Hissa. I have them classified under hostile here. They're creepers that... Wait, oh, golems don't attack creepers, do they? Non-hostile monster. Non-hostile monster. Yeah. But since we have noun classes, since we have classifiers, there we go. We can have different classifiers for non-hostile and hostile mobs, which I think is quite an interesting thing to have. Enderman. Those guys are part of neutral mobs, but I feel like we should give them a term. Irgendwann hasse ich die deutsche Sprache. But English has a lot of terms for roly-polies, so I guess I can't really complain there. So many different names for animals can be weird. Okay, let's see. So for Enderman, I have two ideas, three ideas. One is onomatopoeia. Another one is teleport. And another one is black. Tall man, a black man. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Though you say tall one? Yeah. Do I have a word for tall? No, I do not. To be tall. Yeah, depending on what variety of non-standard Herng you're using, you could possibly use many different ones. Yeah. Let's get to that when we get to the dialects. I want to get the standard all done, dusted, and ready to push out to Mojang or whatever before I focus on all of the little dialectal variations that won't show up anywhere else in the game. Non-hostile monster again, because Endermen don't attack villagers. Wait, why did I start splitting the tone ups like that? That's stupid. I should just have it right at the end like this. Oh, no, I wanted to get rid of that one. Instead of dots, I just use space. No. Yeah. So, Enderman, to be tall one. Yeah, I think they're the second, no, maybe third tallest mob in the, They're no longer the tallest mob in the game and haven't been for a while now, actually, thinking about it. Wither is taller than them. So are iron golems. Guardian, Elder Guardian is much taller than them. Warden, I think, is about the same height. I'm not counting Ender Dragon, as that is just the completely different size category. A completely different size category. Not used anymore. Though we could add that into the lore. Just saying. It's a great little bit to have as lore. The lore. Anyway. So, let's do like 2 more of these. Oh yeah. You do have a fair point there. One sec. I think I got shampoo from when I was washing my hair stuck in my ear. What the? Well, that was weird. Anyway. I suppose for a zombie villager, we could just have Ya and the word for villager. Rotten villager. And what was the rule? This would be a compound, but possession is marked by possessed, measure possessor, measure what agrees with the possessed. Possessor is marked with a key or card, depending on one. So oh, put that in the wrong spot. So that's easy enough. Just having a zombie villager, zombified villager being a rotten villager. So zombie villager, zombie. A husk could be a sun zombie. Oh, where's my word for sun? Or instead of sun zombie, it could be a rotten sun since they appear during the daytime. I don't have the phonetic spelling of that. No biggie. I can just borrow it from down here. Quite a few variations on yeah. Yaw. Yaw. Yaw-gaw. 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 Zombie, villager zombie. Husk. I think aside from baby zombie, that's all the zombie variations. Do I have a word for little? No. But I could make a second babies. A second nominalization suffix specifically for small, young variants of something. Maybe instead of a suffix, it could be a prefix. Where? And then, so the baby version of these guys. Just thinking about baby zombies still makes me remember how I died a few weeks ago. What's the key combination for under? There it is. It's an F. There we go. take this one and throw it in front of all these. Let's have it so that each one of these, that prefix makes them all falling patterned. Actually, let me highlight this one because I might make a different word for baby villages specifically, and that could just be a rotten, instead of we her, could have a different word for that. There's her. Ma. Ma. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna make that a low. That's a low tone. So this can be. Oh. Yeah, that seems good. I like that. Make that a diminutive, actually, thinking about it. Diminutive nominalizer, and then for the baby variants, I can just take off the. Oh, never mind. Either way, we have come up on the hour. We did quite a bit today. Specifically, create a derivation method for creating new animal names, or monster names, really. And figure out some that monsters are going to be generally named after an action, or the onomatopoeia they make, or physical description. If you have any suggestions for words, feel free to throw them in the Discord here. It's in the Conlang's Discord network underneath projects. Also, please send possible example sentences specifically from Minecraft that I could use to create more grammar, as I will translate those on stream and create more stuff to work with them. Good evening, Rain. You are coming here just as I'm ending the stream, buddy. So yeah, word suggestions, example sentences, post them on the Conlang Discord network project. And I'll see some of you Friday for when I play Minecraft, and I'll see some of you next week when I continue working on her. I'm sorry, Rain. Yeah. I stream for 1 hour Mondays and Fridays, and this is the end of that hour. Better luck next time. Anyway, I bid you all adieu.